What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the stars play a little more, maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is out there with Walker. Then there's Z. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Vassell in at 2. That bucket in no time at all. Vassell's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Heat. And here's Tucker. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup, and that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's Salon after the made shot from Z. They set the pick. Driving the lane. Kept alive. That's tipped. Now, here's Vassell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Scooped up. Pass to Z. Good on the triple. Z's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Minnesota, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Start for them. Here's Jovic. Will it go? They get it back for 3. Drills it from outside.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Walker in the corner. Pass to Jaquez. Now Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And the basket by Vassell.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now Tucker, with an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's Edwards. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest. Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Now, here's Tucker after the miss from Z. Ball with the bucket.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Pass to Z. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass. Z's got 10.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Tucker the pass to Ball. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Z. Guarded by Tucker. Adebayo. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And Miami making a change here. Okashevsky's checked in. Reeves gets the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Pokusevski. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Z. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 13.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. Spins. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their work. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Z out there with Jackson. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Pokusevski. And it's Stanley in at the small forward position. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against the Raptors put on a show. He scored 45 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And it's Miles missing. The Heat leading by 16. Stanley, the pass to Jackson. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Z. 13 points in the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Ball dishes to Edwards. Ball sets a screen for Edwards. Oh, good on the three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Jaquez outside. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And so far, this isn't the neck-and-neck battle a lot of us were expecting.
And remember, this is a winner-take-all game, so if we don't see a dramatic swing here in momentum, they might be planning the trophy celebration by halftime.
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ball, the pass to Reeves. Fires the three. Another miss by Minnesota.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to talk to his guys. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Now, here's Ball. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Here's Jackson following the three by Minnesota. Z tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Salong. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Z can't get it to go. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Pass to Tucker. Here's Jovic. No good on the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the shot goes in. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Ball, the bounce pass. Ware passes to Tucker. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the three-pointer from Z. And there's a whistle that goes on Z. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Pass to Salong. Launches it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Walker. Here's Z. Open jump shot off the mark.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Miami ahead, delivering the blowout. Time now for the halftime.
The Eastern Conference winner, Z. Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of... Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Heat.
I can say...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to...
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. What a game we're seeing from Z.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We've got Anthony Edwards. And it's Tucker in at the point. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Salong. Off target from outside.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
Now, here's Tucker. He has 7.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
From past the arc, it's hauled in by the Heat. Jaquez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Z. Connects from three-point range. Z's got 26 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Here's Z. He's got 26. Count that bucket.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on Project Big Men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
So it's Minnesota now, after the Heat pick up 2. Out to the wing. Ball with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 9.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Back to Pokusevski. Pass to Z. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Z's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Tucker can't get it to go. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Z. And he uses the glass on the layup. Z's got 33 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Ball kicks it to Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. He's got 15.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jackson against Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Fudge's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tucker. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the basket by Stanley.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's Miami with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage now. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. On the floor for Miami, they've got Jones, Z out there with Jackson, and it's Stanley in at the small forward. Reeves outside. Pass the ball. Miles with it. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away. Got a piece of it. Jackson against Reeves. Out to the right wing. Here's Z. Here's Fudge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Ball no good. Heat shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Z the pass to Pirtle. Here's Stanley. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
There's Ball with the 3. The shot, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And this one has been one-sided so far. We did not expect this tonight.
No way, Kevin. We thought we'd be getting a lot tighter game. However, this team has been incredible tonight. Outstanding for their whole run. A worthy NBA Cup champ.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Z. Edwards defending. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important? Team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Burton's checked in for the Heat.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Z, good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Tucker the pass to Jovic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Just makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And the Heat making a change here. Fudge is checked in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Pass to Stanley. Here's Fudge. Here's Z. Sinks the triple. Z's got 43 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
To the middle. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Tucker. An easy 2 points on the layup. Tucker's got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And it's Stanley with the rebound. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Miami Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Back to Tucker. Here's Ware, defended by Pirtle. Jovic passes to Ware. Shoots the three, and Jovic gets it to go. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Miami can just let the clock run down here. Pass to Z. Fires for three. Drills the three-pointer. Z's got 48.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Jovic, and they've done it. What a moment for this